Okay, I'm gonna check out that everything is going fine. I'm gonna have to load my main character also. Keeps launching, still keeps launching, yes. Okay, I need around 5 minutes to be able to, do set everything up correctly, because I had some problems with the broadcasting and such things. But I hope this is gonna be ready soon. So main problem, OBS doesn't save my settings for quite a long time. Probably I'm gonna do anonymous anonymous testnet stream. I won't be going public with all that, but I need to sort the thing, because it lasts for at least 2 weeks before, and today is going to be the 3rd week in a row when I have problems with the sound and all that. I'm gonna poke in the corp if anyone, yeah, Morton's skills is here, so I'm gonna send a link. I'm gonna update Discord, and we're gonna start soon. Okay, so today we are gonna be talking about corp things, corp stuff, partly about the streaming itself, and about trading and such things. I'm gonna move myself to Jita, just to be more obvious, because it appeared that some guys do not know about how trading works. I mean, the rules, the skills, and all that. I mean, in general, not in corp or alliance, just like how everything goes. So I'm gonna wait like for 4 minutes. Where's this thing? Where is the thing? I'm ready to answer questions, but not in the corp chat, because, like, as you see, my my screen right now is set up on my Dreadout that I'm training in HiSec, mostly to pilot the Mitra. It's gonna, how far? Like, I don't know. Says 1 month. This one says also 1 month. So okay, I'm gonna take time to train it. But as Alliance asked us, and in general, now it's the Dread era, so we kinda promoting guys to train into Dreads also. I do have dread out already. Well, not dread out. Like a lot of my outs can fly different capitals. Mostly like the main can fly a lot of like supers, carriers, dreads, faxes, all that stuff. But usually during the combat, you're flying your main character and subcap prevails over capitals because you need to control the grid. Capitals without adequate support are not that good. So, capitals fighting capitals, but they need support to be efficient enough. So usually it's preferred to fly your main on subcap, and then alts go to dreads, or alts go to carriers. Sometimes for defensive timers, also I don't know, like sabers, e-war. I'm gonna be trying out some fancy mechanics of game on my alt in the next fight, in a hacks and stuff like that. So yeah, we are actually encouraging people to train into dreads, and I'm like always following the very basic and simple principle: practice what you preach. So if I'm preaching dreads, I'm practicing. If I'm preaching, I don't know, jackdaws, I'm using them. If I'm preaching those tech recruiters and 6 of 10s and other escalations, I'm doing all those myself. And so same goes to PI, and same goes to, I don't know, mining, so, or exploration and stuff. So just gonna, that's why you don't see my main right now on the screen. It's what corp, it's gonna, what corp I mean, alt. Da, 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 da. What is this? Oh yeah, I'm Gallant. Apparently, didn't know that. So I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna start with discussion and stuff. I've told about main topics for today. I decided not to go into Jackdaw or Loki or Tengu or something like that to show another portion of dead sites or something, just because I want those streams to be, diverse in a way, because streaming all the time, all the stuff gonna be boring. So today is kind of chilly one. I won't be flying around, won't be stressing out about nudes, and won't be doing any of those kind of challenging things. And so today you won't see any of new content probably, but we're gonna talk a little bit about how corp works, how capital construction works, how like general how our advices work, and all that and all that. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go and make myself a coffee while people are gathering up, and we gonna start. Now I need to find out how to mute myself. Yeah, in such moments I feel really, really old. Like my dad used to be treating the TV back then. Oh, I found. Okay, okay. Yo, and of course I forgot to put my mic back on and start the conversation. Anyways, so let's start with the practical thing. I mean, I want people to be, learning something, on each of the streams, because this is one of the main goals. So as you know, and I've pinged this in core pings in Discord, there's a special kind of wholesale right now going on around in sake of what? I don't know, like, so CCP announced it, and now it's running right now. That's a good time to plex your accounts for 3 months for only 1 bill per month. I've already mentioned it. So I've bought those 1,300 plexes. I've set myself ready. I've done this already on my other alts, not all of them. So right now I have 6 active accounts, and this way I've plexed 3 of them, so this is going to be the 4th. Time is running out, guys, so be fast. You have a chance to actually do this plexing thing, and as you see, we're going to be buying the platinum pack, skill points, Omega, a lot of stuff. And so what we're going to do, we're going to buy this. Actually, let's buy it. why should I keep talking about this? So I've got 3 months of Omega, and I've got the pack of stuff. There's like a pack of skins. Oh my fucking god, no, we won't be observant like this. So we're gonna do it like this. So this long queue of different stuff. So that's where pack starts, that's where it ends. So we've got 2 multi-pilot training things. We've got a bunch of skins. They cost nothing right now. I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. So they're cheapest, and they're pretty cool. So the state police is awesome. Like that goes for Marauder, all Marauders, Orca, and Leshak. So they should be pretty valuable, but because of the market, being flooded with them, they dropped in price. This is not very important. What we're interested in is this thing, skill extractors. No, not home, to card station. So I've got 10 of them, and I can sell them right away. Buyers 500, yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna sell them as is. I'm not very happy with the sales tax, but well, I'm going to explain what we. So here's the sales tax, and also I'm going to be talking about this today, but you're going to see what I mean. Okay, we're going to sell them. Immediate. I've got my almost 5 bill. I would get more, but this is related to an actual topic I'm going to talk right now. So I've got those money back. It costed me in result something like I've got 5 back. Plexes cost 8 plus 1, so I think I've plexed for 3.3 bill for 3 months, which makes only approximately 1 bill per month, 1.1, and this could be easily covered by PI, So and also we're going to talk about this a little bit later. As you see, like, I'm practicing what I'm preaching in corp Discord and all that. This is a good deal. I've heard from one of the corp mates that it's kind of you're wasting a good package for sale, and you can only do this once because then they're expiring. I mean, not expiring, but I can't buy another one. There's like only 1 starter pack per tune, so I can't go and buy another one and do this like infinite thing. But here's the thing, guys. So as you see, the value of those packs are dropping over time. Why? Because, for example, those skins are turning into dirt cheap stuff, and people won't be willing to buy them. So I think because of that, CP resets starter packs. I think once in a couple of years, something like this. The content changes. They usually do this for annual things like, I don't know, maybe this year it's gonna be due to Capsulator Day, something like this, and content gonna change and then gonna be available again for purchase. So kinda you're not sending them to dump or something. They're gonna stay with you, and you're kind of extracting worth out of it. That's the first thing to talk about. Yeah, it's gonna expire. I think on Monday, so you have weekend left to buy those stuff until downtime on Monday, I think. So please be fast if you wanna buy them. This is kind of good chance, and do not miss it. Another thing to talk, you've just seen that I've lost a lot of money on the sell, just because the things were, if I'm gonna sell anything else, the thing, even if immediate, you see there's like a broker fee. Broker fee is none because like I'm selling immediately, but there's also a sales tax. And sales tax are dependent on three things: on your skill, on your standing versus the faction you are selling in a structure, and standing versus corporation that own the station. So right now, like I have not that many standings, so this overall value is not being affected, which is bad. So I should keep improving my interactions with Caldari. You see no bonus, so like I'm not getting any benefits, and you can actually see it through this. So you see the market icon, and you're going to see broker fee reduction, lower broker fee on market sell orders in stations understanding, blah blah blah. Well, I mean, if I was selling, for example, this item not immediate, or for example 3 days, you're going to see this broker fee. It starts from 6%. Sales tax actually can be lowered again with the skills. This comes from trade skills, so this comes with not trade, one of the broker reactions, I think, and the second one should be I don't really know. Need to check. Oh yeah, from accounting. So those two, accounting and broker reactions. As you see, this is like a dread out, so I'm not really trading with it and stuff like that. So it's always good to get yourself a trading alt in Jita, not with a corp flag, just because it's going to help you to avoid possible war deckers and all that stuff, and train. So do two things: train those two skills to improve your percent rate of sells, and then improve your standings with the Caldari state. So, for example, I'm running missions. Where I'm running missions? I'm running missions somewhere in perimeter because next door. My agent. This one. We're gonna go there. Just gonna go next door, run level 1 missions. It also helps me to fulfill those. Actually, no. Let's do the thing. No. Actually, that doesn't matter. I can restart my production from here. So we're gonna go here. Use the actual DPO, not the copy. Restart. Get my daily points. Then I'm gonna go and do some run some missions in HiSec. This way you can go and do the missions, do the dailies, and at the same time improve your standings versus Caldari and Caldari Navy. In this you're gonna have much better discounts. I mean, on the sales taxes. And this is important. Why? Because, for example, I'm selling a lot of stuff for the sake of the corp, for myself. I think my average trading volumes is something like, not for exchange. I'm not a tycoon. I'm not a wholesaler or something like that. I'm just like I'm just a regular player in a way, selling some dead sites, drop some corp stuff through the trader and all that. But still, it's kind of overall volume is pretty high, and so it's kind of worth time and skills to be invested into all this to save those tiny bits. But in the long term, in a long time, they're gonna benefit you very heavily. So recently we were talking with Daya, and we were considering to sell this large Neuralink protection cell, and it right now it costs something like 30 billion something. Enhanced, enhanced, enhanced. Let's take a look. The thing, yeah, you see, 40 bill. 4% of 40 bill. It's like 400 mil plus 4. So the taxes are going to be around 1.5 bill, which is kind of ridiculous. And you of course want to lower that. And so in a way, each month you can save, like I'm saving hundreds of millions with my trading. And this is an important thing. In a way, the thing with the buybacks kind of helps to gain a little bit more profits for the corp and save like some, inefficient sales from regular members if you're gonna go and sell yourself. Same thing actually applies to, for example, if you're doing wormhole staff and you are getting those blue loot, and you go and sell to some PC corporations, not in Jita, but to some dead end, Sisters of Eve, Sanctuary, those who are buying this blue loot. Again, you can improve your standings with them, and the sales stats going to be lower. So if you're doing exploration heavily, for example, and you're doing a lot of sales of those, or doing dread ratting in the wormholes, and you're like extracting billions and billions and billions in form of blue loot, then it's kind of worth time spent to do some missions of them and improve your standings and get those tiny bits of of value out of all this. So now we can proceed with the with the general stuff. I'm probably gonna start doing some missions just to finish daily. No, yeah, I need to do. Anyways, so today I want to talk a little bit about. Well, let's start with streaming overall. So today is kind of, well, not very annual, but today is the fourth stream in a row when I'm streaming each week, pretty much at the same time, and it's kind of a good time to summarize some results. And I can say from my perspective two things. First of all, it helps corp members as far as I see, because I see people that are doing stuff that I do recommend, and they are making money. They are resolving some of their issues. They train to do some minor things a little bit better. Not all of those streams are public. In a way, it's not like I'm kind of acting shady or something like this, trying to hide some fine content from you guys or something. But it's hard to two things. First of all, those things that I was streaming, they are more like occasional, like running ghost sites or running super sleeper catches. Mostly I've streamed those for Mordi. I'm gonna stream the same for the whole corp or the whole internet. Actually, there is we don't do this like in a private thing. But it's hard for me to find time right now. What did I do to do in here? I'm not sure. Let's do this. Let's kill everyone. And with my current schedule, it's hard for me to find time to stream all the content I want. So even to find a couple of hours, it's hard for me right now. So I've done everything interesting. Oh, this kind of a session of missions. Haven't done those before, I think. And I'm trying to find time, but currently I'm only able to stream during weekends, and pretty much during only this time, because after the stream I'm gonna start break working and all that stuff. And yeah, as those things are occasional, it's hard to stream them on time, so I could go live with them, but they are short and kind of not probably that interesting to others. So what I'm gonna do in the future, I'm gonna plan some kind of marathon streams where I'm going to be, for example, doing 10, I don't know, 4 of 10s on the jackdaw for you to see, for you to see the outcome of running those sites. Not like we've run one site and hell knows how much of those fancy blue items you're gonna get. You saw one good drop or two good drops from jackdaw. I've shown a couple of sites in Loki of shield and armor tank, and you've seen that there's no loot, so kinda you're gonna be doubting how much would I get. And there are like other, kind of drawbacks of such type of rating, such type of making money. So we're gonna cover all this, but to make those marathon streams, I need to really dedicate some time. Maybe, well, I don't even think a couple of hours. That's gonna be a long stream, maybe 4 hours to talk about everything to show you the real outcome. So probably next time I'm gonna choose between the jackdaw and between probably armor Loki to run all those 6 of 10s or 4 of 10s, and we're gonna discuss. Scanning also should be covered. For example, the same ways Morty trained to run ghost sites or trained to run sleepers. This content should be available to all of the corp members, so you would understand why, for example, we are promoting this stuff. Like we're getting parts for capital construction from there, of course, but this is like a very good way of making money for the for the regular members. Not a lot of skills invested to start, and very good profits. So from one ghost site, you can make up to 1+ bill, and it really takes 2 minutes to actually hack it and then run. Yeah, I know, like, they are dangerous. You can die in there, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But like we have a primitive instruction: go there, hack the can with a different name, warp out. That's all, and you may get your billion per site. Super Sleepers are a little bit more tricky. They require a stereo to be or pacifier to be run adequately, but still a Butter can do one room. So Butter comes, Butter hacks the solar plant one can't for site to despawn, then he goes to sentry room, and then hacks there. Well, usually you go and hack the sentries and go back. If you want to really suffer, you can still run the second room, also the solar plant, with a passive shield tank. You're gonna be hacking a can, you're gonna be burning out, then waiting for your shield to recover, then you're going to be burning back, and so like all the time bouncing in and out, in and out, in and out. So not that cool content. Anyways, I went too far from this. So generally streams help. Yeah, and if you've missed, check out the King's Drop from 6 of 10s in Sunshine space, or not in Sunshine, in Blood Rider space, the corporate items. I can't really remember when I've got such a good loot. Like really. So he got the real jackpot, 3 top items out of the site. So kind of very impressive. And he didn't use the Loki, he used his Tengu, he used Proteus to support him. So like, and also good composition, good move. The second part about streaming is like I do really enjoy doing it. Like I do really enjoy telling the stuff. I do really enjoy, making some convos and explaining some things and showing up you some, some new stuff. And when I get a feedback, so for example, when Keen, really posted the thing, or when Morty sends me his drop and loot, or when he showed, not only from scanning, when he showed me that he's got stuff from those 4 of 10s, he got a couple of membranes. This really makes me, a happy mama duck, because like you see that all your tries are not worthless, and you guys are progressing. Like this makes me very happy. And yeah, in general, like I enjoyed the general work, like the flow of the streams. So I'm sitting doing regular content, sharing it, and it's kind of, well, I would always prefer to have a chat with me. Like right now, I can see, I need to check the corp chat. Maybe someone is posting somewhere in there. There he is. Yeah, here I am. I hope my sound is like good this time, but I've checked it. This time I've checked it. So here. And I'm gonna keep doing this. Just I need a little bit more time. I need to finally set up my streaming environment because kinda it's not very good. I'm probably gonna buy myself a mic dedicated because sound like is awful. I know, like I know the sound is awful, so I'm gonna probably buy myself a new tool just for those things, and I'm gonna keep on doing this. So kind of results are good, cool. I do enjoy this, so like why should I stop? This part about the the streaming itself, I think kind of ended. So let's talk about the corp stuff. Yeah, it was a good intro to show that people are progressing, that people are doing stuff like getting richer. I see that people are training towards our general guidelines, and today I'm just wanna give you some kind of a teaser of what's coming next. First of all, yeah, just like a short summary, we've launched another pack of dreads. Recently, Dia did this, and Morty made me a carrier in an Archon. So kind of we keep building capitals. We expect for them to be used much more often, especially as Dread's well, not SRP, Dread's insurance gonna go up. So kind of we expect them to be used much more often. So please, guys, if you ever were considering training to Dreads, that's a good time to start. Get an alt, train it, and get some benefits out of it. For example, you can have a Dread alt and you trade your alt on one account, and it can be so generally how I'm planning to reorganize mine. So I'm going to have a Red alt, I'm going to have a Mighty alt, and I'm going to have a Dread alt on each of my accounts, because it's kind of very efficient. So you can go in mine, you can go Red, and then you can go and deploy your Dread to throw in enemy faces. As we keep building capitals, and we are actually doing good with this, because before our wallets levels were pretty low, and we couldn't even do some buybacks. I had to send my own money to the corp wallets just to recapitalize our wallets to be able to do the buybacks and all that. Now, as we are building dreads, the wallets levels starting to be quite adequate. So we have around 30 billion in cash. 30 billion. Give me a check. Yes, actually 32. And we have assets kind of where's 100 bill also. So we have fat wallets for now. We don't do any SRP currently, because there's no need to align SRP to everything. We don't have a number of corp ops yet. That's gonna change soon. I'm gonna announce a little bit later. So we have quite adequate levels of funds and all that. And at this point, I can say that in March we're gonna announce our capital, promotion program. It's gonna be something like for those who stayed with us, for all the oldies, to simply all the oldies could be buying capitals from us with a discount. Not self-cost, even lower. That's the idea. So we're going to be building caps with a lower cost. Those should be used, of course, for combat goals, or maybe for weekend running or something like this. But we're going to be giving this discount maybe once per year. We don't know yet, because it's like a lot of things changing lately. But we're gonna start doing this. We're just like I'm working right now on the math. I'm gonna ask Morty to help me out with the calculation of dread construction costs, and then we're gonna see how many we can send through this process in general. That's the first part. capital construction going good, all of the stuff kind of going good. Wallets are back on adequate levels. We still have a lot of assets of different forms. We have ore, we have salvage. God bless Morty. We have some junk loot that people keep sending me. Of course, we have a lot of PI, and this is like very good. Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention this. Those two things, uh, multiple pilot training things, can be used on your alts, like they are used on mine right now. Yeah, you see additional training queue active. And you can train your PI alts while your main character is training. So for example, if you have on the one account, you can inject those skill queues and start training PI alts. I'm probably going to cover this on a separate stream, or actually you can check the channel. There is like one stream related to PI. So at the very start of the channel, so you can observe the stuff. Maybe one day I'm just going to show how my stuff is organized, and this is going to be like a good promotional thing. Again, practice what you preach. I'm promoting PI. I'm using the same PI pattern, so I'm literally promoting the way of managing wallets and getting profits just as I do. And well, I'm not filthy rich, but I'm adequately rich. I'm able to plex 6 account simultaneously without a lot of bother and a lot of problems. That's the first thing about capitals. Then I was wanted to give a little bit of hand up. Like we're gonna be doing some corp roams in corp PvP on corp level. As I've mentioned before, we've shown ourselves pretty good with the Sleipnirs, and before that with the armor doctrine hurricanes and harbingers. So we're gonna be doing the same, but not in terms of event, but on a general basis. Right now I'm getting things ready again for this stuff to be announced, copying some BPCs. More gonna help me out with building some halls. Then I'm gonna need some help with building an actual fits. Probably gonna send a post in Corp Discord, probably on the 1st of March, as I'm planning to. And you're gonna see everything for now, just like as an intro. You can start training into hurricanes, into autocannons, into all those, all those things. Generally, requirements are not that high. We're just gonna be using some very basic and very simple fits. Yeah, also as I am a fan of E-War, you can start training into E-War. We might try to use some E-War on those hurricanes, just because if we want to go shield, we can go armor, freeze a couple of mid slots, and there you can place, for example, tracking disruptors or sensor dampeners and stuff like that. So kind of very beneficial, and we're gonna start doing this. So corp funds won't be hurt because I'm going to be funding all this from my personal wallet. I saved enough cash for this, and I can't foresee us losing, I don't know, billions and billions of worth hurricanes in the nearest future. Also have a lot of minerals stockpiled in zones where we're going to be building this. So it's kind of just conversion of of junk that I have in my hangars into some items that are worth time and effort spent, and we're going to have some fun. We're gonna finally go and fuck around with others. This is gonna promote us towards the actual group activities, and if we're gonna be acting as a group, we can try to fight ourselves, like some our own goals and our own objectives. Should be fun. Feats are fun. You won't need to buy anything. The ship is gonna be provided. All is going to be provided, but like let's wait till March again when I finalize all the preparations. And the third thing, I have to answer on some rumors that kind of people are asking me in private chats and in general. There used to be some issue with initiative. I'm not aware what actually happened. The leadership gonna reveal some details this Sunday, and we're gonna know what actually happened and why there is like kind of drama, why they keep pushing through the 1000 elf. I want to ensure you there's like nothing crucial is happening, nothing bad is happening. We are like in the you can imagine the very super worst case of all possible cases, like initiative and horde gonna clash us from both sides, or Imperium gonna kick us out from Imperium and say, okay, you guys are on your own. We are one jump from low sec stations, so in the worst case we just back and go. But I don't see that. So I'm always keeping this in mind, but we not even near this. Yeah, I know that it might look kind of stressing, but well, your CEO don't give a heck, so don't worry. I think that's all that I wanted to cover for today. Again, I didn't want to take too much of your time. Today's going to be just a short summarizing stream. If you're going to have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I'm even if I'm not in game, lately I'm not in game most of the time because of my work schedule and all that. But you can always send me your questions in our Discord, and I'm going to answer them, or you can poke Daya. He also knows a lot of stuff. So, kind of up to you. This time, I won't forget this. Please, press likes on the stream. Want this channel to keep growing and all this stuff. So, kind of. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I thought I haven't forgot this time anything, but I forgot. People maybe in form of joke were asking me about me, doing some lottery on some, for instance, stuff like other streamers do. I'm gonna consider this, but I have stuff I'm relatively packed with different shit like this. What is this? Orcharus, Phoenix Navy, some skins, some other stuff. And I'm gonna maybe make a fund of those lotteries or something like this, but I haven't really thought about this yet. And I'm a hoarder. Mr. Deceptic knows that his phrase. Yeah, I'm a hoarder. I have a lot of different stuff. And yeah, why not? Let's try to do a lottery. Maybe. Next time I'm gonna get ready for this, and then we're gonna run this one day. I don't know, but yeah, I'm aware. Thank you for asking. Okay, I think that's all for today. I've covered all the topics I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna see you next week. It's gonna be 1st of March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's gonna be 1st of March. And some announcements to come from Boost Corp and myself. Okay, thank you guys. Cheers. Bye.